Okay, so what happened is I just did not have time to get in and do a lot of stuff where my uncle was staying, the brother of my father in South Africa. So I just got there and I put my laptop, my bag, the laptop was inside and a few stuff. So I put it in the gut. Then I left the bag there. Then I was just staying a few yards from where the residence where my uncle was staying. In fact, where my uncle stays. So in Northgate, the suburb where I was staying is called White House. That's the White House that is known in those town plots. If you're in South Africa and you speak about the White House, if you're in Northgate in South Africa in Johannesburg, and if you speak of White House in Northgate town plots, they definitely know that. That house. That's where I was staying. So I did not stay. I did not take long there. I just left the bag. I know that when my uncle comes back from work, he will just take the bag and take it to the house. So I did not come back to check if the bag was taken or not. I just stayed at my home. At the suburb where I was staying during the night. Then I had the pleasure of around 11, 12, a friend of mine just woke me and we did walk in the suburban area. He told me, Justin, we need to have a walk. Let's just have a walk, But it was now 11, 12. Then says, yeah, this is Johannesburg, yes, but you must know, let's go for a walk, then we'll come back and we sleep. So we're having a walk. So when I was having a walk, I saw something very strange. When I was having the walk, I saw an angel. It was flying to and fro in the sky. Like the angel, it flies up and down, up and down, up and down. But the place where the angel was flying, it was exactly on top of where I had actually left my bag with a laptop in the where my uncle was staying, and my uncle was not yet back to take the bag to the house. So I did not. It was already late in the night, so I could not come back because it was around 11, 12. So I just came back home. When I came back home, I slept. The following day, my uncle called me. He says, I saw your laptop that you left here. Then I says, yes, it's okay. So if you saw my laptop and take my laptop, it's okay. I will just take it later on for me to use it. Then he told me, Justin, do you know you are very lucky? I said, you mean I'm very lucky? He told me that where you left the laptop, the robbers, they just, get inside the suburb. They get inside the hut. And when they got inside the hut, they took two strong copper wires that was there inside. Then they vandalized the other, after taking they damaged the gate, took the copper wires, then they left. But your laptop was there, it wasn't untouched. So we checked the cameras, we saw the guys that came and do all the stuff, and damaged the gate, who penetrated inside, and but your bag, we're very surprised to see that your bag was there, your laptop was inside, untouched. They were just supposed also to take the bag and the laptop and go. So I said, since now you check the cameras, are you able to, were you able to track and catch the people that did this thing? Then it says, maybe it can take time, but their faces were very much visible. We actually saw them, but the copper has already been taken away. So I then remembered me seeing an angel flying on top of my laptop. On top of the bag that was saving my laptop, up and down, up and down. The angel was flying up and down and up and down. And the next thing is the gate is damaged. And when the gate is damaged, the robbers, they penetrated inside. They took the whatever that they wanted to took. Then they left my bag with the laptop, with my newly purchased laptop. So after that, a very few days after that, something then very much funny also happened. my uncle wanted to give me a parcel, so he left a parcel for me to come and collect. So he told me that whenever you are free, you can come from your home, you visit me, I have a parcel for you. So when I visited him, he was not there. So he told me to take the parcel. When I go to take the parcel was not there. There was the Bible. So I just took the Bible. When I took the Bible, under the Bible there was the book of Shepherd Bushiri, book of prayers, worship. They do some in their church, in the church of Shepherd Bushiri. They do some, prayer sermons and everything. That book, it was full of prayers, real prayers, supplications, and prayers. So I just took the Bible and the book. But then, what surprised me is when I started to tell my uncle about the parcel that he left for me, and me having not to find the parcel but the Bible. He told me, no, I did not leave there. I did not leave there a Bible. I left a parcel. I said, no, you left the Bible, and attached to the Bible was the book of Shepherd Bushiri, the book of prayers. My uncle denied. He says, no, that was not the thing that I left. No. So I definitely know who put that Bible there, because it happened a few days after my laptop, after I saw that angel flying to and fro, up and down on top of the bag that I have in my laptop, and I haven't seen the robbers getting in, taking some other things, and not touching my bag. Then in the same events of days, I want to get a parcel. Instead of getting the parcel, I'm seeing the Bible, but the parcel was put there already. Then the Bible is there. It's not the parcel now. Now there is the Bible. So I took the Bible and the book of Shepherd Bushiri. That was full of supplications and prayers. When I took that book, I moved to Cosmo City. When I moved to Cosmo City, I was keeping my Bible, in that book. When I moved to Cosmo City, I go to a mountain where I started praying. So when I go to the mountain, two men approached me, and I remembered those faces that approached me. One was a Malawian, the other one was a Zimbabwean. So we started praying together. We became three, and we started praying together. And this, I didn't know that this one is a prophet in the church of Shepherd Bushiri. Those were prophets. So when we were praying, they started prophesying me. And they told me that they've seen me wearing white and having a big multitude of followers. Then I said, what you are telling me is the truth. I'm actually an apostle in the African Apostolic Church, which is led by Ernest Pomaz of Africa. Then they told me that we don't know anything about Zimbabwe. We don't know even about you. And then I said, I agree, you don't know anything about me, because even in Zimbabwe, not everybody knows me, and we even meet here, we are not Zimbabwean. Only one day was a Zimbabwean. But even if he knew that I go to the church of the African Apostolic Church, it was not easy for him to know that I'm an evangelist. So they described a lot of things. Then I remembered about the Bible and the book. Then I told them about that. So it just clicked to me that definitely it was not a mere coincidence, and these were real prophets. It was not just a coincidence. They were prophets, because what they were praising, it is the God of Pomaz of Africa, the God of Jacob, the God of Isaac, the God of Abraham. That's what they were praising. These are prophets of Shepherd Bushiri that I'm talking about, who were prophesying me that we have seen you with a big multitude of followers, and they were wearing white, and you were wearing white. And me, they didn't know about that I'm an evangelist. Then I have to tell them that I'm an evangelist in the African Apostolic Church, and that so already I lead a lot of followers. Then they told me that beyond what we are just telling you, yes, you are leading many followers, but what we are now to tell you is that do not move out. You must keep attached to your leader, to your church leader, because we have seen you growing big and having a multitude. Yes, you have got the people that you lead as an evangelist, or not every evangelist leads their followers. You've got the followers in churches, but this is not just a vision that we saw, because we saw, yes, this is what you are saying is true, and it also proves that why we are, I mean, we are actually introspective, because we didn't even know about that. But then we have seen something. You will grow big, and you will have a big multitude of followers. You will grow bigger than what you are just thinking. But do not move out of your church. Keep, attached to your church leader. These are the prophets of Shepherd Bushiri. I was in South Africa. I worshipped with them in a mountain that is in Cosmos City. They were, who were prophesying me. Then we started discussing. We spoke a lot about later on about the prophets in Zimbabwe, how they conduct their business, how do they do their things. So I had a lot of things that I was not in agreement with these guys when they spoke about Hubert Angels. I says, yes, I know he's in. They are friends with Shepherd Bushiri, but Shepherd Bushiri had a colony before Hubert Angels came to him. So Shepherd Bushiri could not in any point attack Hubert Angel or say this, but this is what you are doing. You are trying to force me to do this thing or whatsoever. I don't know if something could happen later. Yes, he could also be both are human beings, but the calling of Shepherd Bushiri is from God. But manipulation can happen and things can change. So they said, yeah, we know about myself. No, I said, I know about Makandiwa. Makandiwa, I believe, is a man of God. Of course, the source of power and everything, we know everything is rooted in, having the source coming from God. But we know also that when he had to strengthen his powers by going to some people in Ghana, we all know that. But at least he is someone who is, holding to the doctrine, true doctrine. Makandiwa is a man of God, and it won't surprise me even to see him in heaven. But he's a friend, and if people change, he can also change.